Hey guys, Crystalite Coder here, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can make a working data store script in Roblox Studio. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop into the video. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go in the ServerScriptService and insert a script. And then I will have a link to the code on the script screen as this is pretty long, and I'm also going to explain it as I go. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is get the data store service. So you want to type in local data store service equals game GetService, and then put data store service. And then next we're going to put local data store equals data store service get data store, and then this will be what your data saves to. So what you want to type in is data store, and then now our data will save the data store. And before I keep going, you want to make sure your game is published, and then you want to go in the security and make sure you have API services on. And this will enable Studio to data stores right there. And then you want to click save. So now I'm going to make the leader stats. And if you already have leader stats, then I'll put a timer on the screen for you to skip to. But if you don't, then you need to type in game.Players.PlayerAdded, connect function, and then put player. And next, we're going to make the leader stats. So you want to type in local leaderstats equals instance.new folder. And then you want to put leaderstats.Name equals leaderstats. And then for the final thing, you have to type in leaderstats.Parent equals leaderstats. I mean, not leaderstats, you want to put player. And then now, I'm going to make our cache and our gems to show you guys that I can work with more than one thing. So you want to put in local cache equals instance.new, and then you can put number value or init value, but I'm going to use init value. And then you want to put Cash.Name equals cache, and then Cash.Parent equals leader stats. And then since this is going to do 2, I'm going to also make local gems equals instance.new init value, and then it's going to be the same as the thing up here. So Gems.Name equals gems, and then Gems.Parent equals leader stats. So now I'm going to work on the part that loads our data whenever we join the game. So I'm going to do put data store, and then we're going to put in local player ID equals player underscore .player.UserId. So what we do here is we get player, and then we put all our weird ID numbers. So that's what this does over here. So now we're going to make it so that it actually loads our data. So you're going to put local data, and then just click enter and put local success, error equals pcall function, and then you want to open up the function. And then you want to put data equals data store, so the thing right here, our data store, and then you want to put get async PlayerUserId. So this will save or get the data from our PlayerUserId, which we later save the data to our PlayerUserId. And then now you want to put if success, then, and then now we're going to put player.leaderstats.cache.value equals data.cache. Then we're going to do the same thing with our gems. So player.leaderstats.gems.value equals data.gems. And then now you want to go out of the success thing. Or before I do, then you want to put print data load success. So this will show that your data actually loaded correctly. and then you put else in case it didn't, and put data loading failed. So now you want to get under the brackets, and we're going to make an autosave. So we're going to do while wait 30 seconds. So every 30 seconds we'll save our data. If you put it any lower than this, then the script won't work. But you're going to put if cash.changed or gems.changed, and then you'll put any other ones you have, and then put then local data equals, and then put these brackets, and then click enter. And then, sorry if I'm going a tiny bit quick, but then you want to put cash equals player.leaderstats.Cash.value, and then you want to put this at the end. And since we have gems, we're also going to make one for gems. So we're going to put gems equals player.leaderstats.Gems.value, and then you're going to put it again. And then now you want to put local success, error equals pcall, and then you want to put a function again. Now we're gonna get the data store again, so we're gonna get data store, and then instead of get async, we're gonna set async. I'm gonna put PlayerUserId, data. And then now you want to go out of that and put if success, then you're gonna put auto saves success, and then if it doesn't save, then we'll put failed to save data, and then we're gonna do warn error message. Okay, so now we have all of that done. I'm gonna say we leave and it hasn't saved to that 30 seconds. We're gonna make it so that whenever we leave, it will also save. And it will not break if the autosaves saves at the same time you leave. Your data will still save. Okay, so you're gonna put game.Players.Player removing connect function player. And I'm gonna do the same thing we did up there. Local PlayerId equals player underscore .player.UserId. And then after that, we're gonna do the same thing. So we're just gonna copy and paste this whole entire thing right here. So now that should be all done. So now I'm gonna load in to show you guys how this all works. Okay, now at first it's gonna appear as an error. But this error is just us not having any data to load. So whenever you see this, just ignore it. It doesn't mean anything. So now we're gonna switch from client to server, and I'm gonna change our cache and our gems. So I'm gonna make our cache some random numbers. I'm also gonna make our gems an even bigger number. So now we have this. So now the get your DataStore to work, you can either leave the game, and this also works in Studio, or you can wait for the autosave to come around and save our data. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just close the game, and then down here it should say autosave success. Now I actually forgot to change that. So you want to go down here and put data save success, and you can change these messages to be whatever you want. And then okay, yeah. So now this time, whenever we load into the game, there'll be no error because it has data to save. So now you'll see that there's no error this time. Data load success, and boom, we have our cache up there. So if you guys have any questions about this tutorial or something is not working, please comment in the comments and I will help you. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you'd like to support me, you can like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.